It's a great day at Pinecrest.
Good morning, Panther Nation. I'm Ms. Rodriguez, your proud assistant principal of Pinecrest Academy, Wesley Chapel, and you are watching the Panther Pulse News, the official morning show of Pinecrest Academy, Wesley Chapel, where we are powered by pride, leadership, and excellence.
Good morning, Panther Nation. You're watching Panther Post News, your source for the latest happenings on campus. Today is Thursday, January 29th, 2026. I'm Michael John.
I don't think he's Michael John. I'm Nigel Philip Curry, yours truly. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, Nigel, before we get into today's announcements, let's give our Panthers something to think about. You ready?
Of course, sounds good, Michael. What do you have in mind?
I was thinking of this inspirational quote that I found on LinkedIn earlier today by Muhammad Ali. One of his famous ones, by the way, was "Don't count the days, make the days count."
Wow, so true.
Think of that any way you want to think about that, but always remember that, all right? So, Panthers, let's make each day count here at Pinecrest Academy, Wesley Chapel.
Now, onto our top stories and announcements. Students, if you're in course recovery, please report to Ms. Soda's room at 2:30 p.m. Course recovery runs until 3:45 p.m. Please remember that your transportation should be arranged accordingly.
Panthers, as always, we would like to remind you that if you are a part of the mentor program, please be sure that your parents are signing your mentor logs and that you're promptly allowing time for them to get your promptly allowing your teachers to get time assigned. Mentor logs help you track your progress, reflect on goals, and document meaningful conversations. Thank you for staying responsible and engaged.
Panthers, your presence makes a huge difference. So please be sure to show up to school on time. Make sure you count. Set those alarms. Panthers, once again, it is School Choice Week. We are so grateful to have you all as a part of our community.
And now it's time for our staff feature. Today we would like to give a roaring shout out to Mr. Myers' third period for asking incredible questions about the Bill of Rights. I love that one. Also, kudos to all the 6th grade for an amazing job on their 10 Amendments project. Mr. Myers is super proud of you all, and so are we. We are Panther proud of you.
That's awesome. Way to go, 6th grade. Now, attention high school students. It is time to plan for your future. Register for the ACT/SAT today and take your next step towards your college admissions journey. Please refer to Ms. Perez's newsletter for important registration dates and deadlines.
Parent reminder emails were sent out for conference night and the criteria to attend. Parents, teachers, we will have a science PLC today. Also, teachers, please ensure that you are using the Hall Pass feature on PBIS when students exit and re-enter your classrooms to use the restroom. Again, thank you all for you doing this each day. In other news, if any student would like to join the Christian Club, please see Ms. Shalanke in room 303.
You know, Michael, I heard Ms. Claris's 6th grade science students did an amazing job with their skyscraper project at STEAM earlier this week.
Actually, that's pretty cool. Let's go talk to her. For joining us today on the Panther Pulse. Me and Nigel heard you did an amazing job at your skyscraper projects. So if you could tell us your names and a little bit about them.
Thank you. My name is Christian Carvajal, and this is my building champion feat. To summarize, this is an eco-friendly skyscraper with a sturdy elevator based off a pulley system, many different ecological features, and a community garden to filter oxygen.
What would you say is the most challenging part of your project?
Definitely the elevator. Since this motor, it took a while to study and research how to make motors, how to set up this motor to be efficient and cost effective.
Looks pretty difficult. Harry, if you could show us yours.
So this is my skyscraper. It uses vertical planting and a water collecting system. So whenever it rains, the water can be collected for the vertical plants. And over here is my solar panel. It went, as you already might know, a solar panel gets thermal light energy from the sun to create energy for the elevator. It uses a cooling system over here, so it can go up and down.
It's very interesting.
That. And we also have an alarm over here, so if there's anything wrong happens, this alarm's gonna sound.
Wow. What would you say is the most difficult part of that?
The most difficult part was definitely the wiring back here, because it was hard to find an actual place for them to fit, so we just decided to put them in the back.
Yeah, lots of wires there. What about you?
My name is American D, and this is my skyscraper. I call it the scrap house because simply it's made of different pieces of scrap. And you might not think it's good, but it's useful for the earth. It uses thermal and solar energy to keep the houses warm and full of light. And it has a water source and a garden.
It's beautiful. I like what you did there with the flowers. What would you say was the most difficult part of doing this?
The most difficult part of doing this was probably making the garden, because I had to find different pieces of flowers around my house and figure it all together.
It's wonderful.
Good work, everyone. Wonderful job. Good job. Thank you for all joining us. Ms. Glenn, can you join us?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Ms. Clarence is our 6th grade science teacher here at Pinecrest Academy, Wesley Chapel. She's amazing. So, Ms. Clarence, tell us a little bit about how you guide your students on this project.
Absolutely. So I really want students to be involved in science because truly STEM is a part of our everyday life. And I'm so proud of each of one of my students here, Christian, Harry, and Merrick. So the purpose is to get them engaged when it comes to technology and especially when it comes to green energy. So they actually incorporated not just using solar panels, but they're using even thermal energy that could come from rain, which we see a lot here in Florida, right? And we're also kind of just reusing all of the materials that we have at home. So I truly love each and one of them for what they did. And I'm just beyond proud. And I think, again, incorporating every day when it comes to helping the environment is just so essential.
It's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Fantastic job, Ms. Clarence and her students, Christian, Merrick, and Harry.
And that's exactly when I told him, you can't guard me.
Wow, Michael. You know, man, I'm really hungry.
Actually, speaking of that, what's for lunch today?
I'm not sure. Let's go check it out.
All right.
Weather for Thursday, January 28, 2026. I'm your meteorologist, Jared Betty, and today we will see sunny skies with a low of 31 degrees and a high of 63 degrees. Please remember to stay within Pinecrest Academy's uniform code. No hoodies.
Well, that wraps up today's edition of Panther Post News. We wish you a awesome day ahead. And always remember to stay focused, be kind, and above all else, be Panther Pride throughout the day. Stay loud, Panther Proud!